Today on the Topping Show, Bud Light YouTube video gets less than 200 views. Vivek goes viral for highlighting that Mitt Romney would say he would vote for anyone except for Trump or Vivek. Chris Christie claims Trump is, quote, intolerant of everyone, unquote. Assassin's Creed video game inserts pop-up ads midway through the video game and the fans revolt. The Dodge Ram 1500 to kill their V8. Black Friday shopping data shows that sales may be up a little bit, and Stellantis to recall about 32,000 Jeep Wrangler hybrids. All of that and much more on the Topping Show. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder released twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's your joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. We're also trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of November, so if you could click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Black Friday sales increased 2.5% compared to the same fiscal period last year. This according to MasterCard. Now, this comes to us thanks to an article over in Reuters. Now, the big disclaimer that, of course, not to say they buried the lead, but it's of course not the main headline because it doesn't sound as cool. Well, that does not include inflation, which, again, that's one of the biggest issues that every American with a modicum of intelligence or sensibility is facing right now is ridiculous inflation across darn near every product we buy, unfortunately. Partially because of the ineptitudes of our government printing more money than had ever been printed before. The government runs probably as effectively as I can speak. Pun moderately intended. Though, if you click subscribe, it may cure my stuttering and speaking ineptitudes. Perhaps. I'm not a doctor. Disclaimer. However, it could perhaps help. Just saying, can't hurt to try. Now, again, this is according to Spending Pulse over via MasterCard, saying it went up 2.5% year over year. It also excluded automotive sales, which that industry has slowed down a little bit because of the very high interest rates. But also, I mean, the price of vehicles, I believe it is Ford, their 5-year trend for MSRP, and again, cars are selling above MSRP, I mean, it's up 42%. Some cars are up 50%. So their the average of their MSRP for the average MSRP for their fleet of vehicles, it's increased that much, which again is unprecedented. Now, they also had noted that in September, MasterCard Spending Pulse, which measured in-store and online retail sales across all forms of payment, said it anticipated U.S. retail sales, excluding automotive, to grow 3.7% during the holiday season, running November 1st to December 24th. Of course, they clarified that Black Friday refers to the day after U.S. Thanksgiving, where retail sales are traditionally strong. Now, they also know that e-commerce sales on that Friday increased by 8.5% year over year as consumers shop for deals online, while in-store sales increased by a mere 1.1%, which kind of correlates to the small sample size poll I posted on LinkedIn. Now, that was a sample size given the people who are in my network. Most of the people are in technology, usually sales, executives in IT positions. But of the poll that I ran, when I asked people if they're going to spend money on Black Friday or Cyber Monday or other, of the about 50 people who responded to the poll, so again, very small sample size, over 80% of them said online or other. Very few actually said they're going to go to a brick and mortar on Black Friday. Now, they also know that U.S. shoppers spent $9.8 billion during Black Friday this year, and that data is according from Adobe Analytics, which was in line with expectations of data with insights from Adobe. So it'll be interesting to see, anecdotally speaking, most of the people that I spoke to, they want to go to brick and mortar, partially because of the hassle and partially because of the inconvenience once you even get there, because you have to pay for fuel, tolls, or obviously gasoline is also taxed heavily. It's one of those instances where you have to put up a lot of effort, and then once you get to the store, they may or may not have what you want in stock. I'm not too surprised that we're seeing more and more of a shift to e-commerce. Now, I'm actually pretty surprised, anecdotally speaking, about some of the deals. Some are just straight up ridiculously nothing. They literally just replace the sign at the store that says Black Friday and the price point is the same. Let me know if you want. There's a couple of stores that are going viral because of that. I might do a further expose or review on that. But it'll be interesting to see how many people continue to spend Q4, which traditionally, that's when a lot of retail, especially those businesses, really flourish during the fourth quarter of the calendar year. That's why so many of them coincide with that being their fiscal year as well, or one of the reasons at least. Now, let me know in the comments, did you go all crazy shopping Black Friday, or did you prefer a Cyber Monday sale? Be fast to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone again for taking the time to tune in today, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of November. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give feedback so I know how to improve the channel and make the show better and better so that everyone can have fun. Also, and lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.